My name is Lisa, and I am a housewife living with my husband, Matthew. We don't live with my in-laws, but their house is right nearby. Matthew and I don't have any children yet, and we've been living a leisurely life together. However, lately,
Lisa dear, when will I be able to see my grandchild's face, I wonder?
I've been discussing it with Matthew, but you know, this kind of thing is.
Well, if I have to say, it's kind of Lisa's fault.
Oh really? My Lisa being a housewife and slacking off on child making.
I don't intend to be slacking off.
Mother, it's about Matthew and Lisa. We shouldn't interfere, right?
But you know, dear, a laid-back daughter-in-law like Lisa needs a push from us, doesn't she?
It's not something that can be hurried, right?
You always spoil Lisa too much, dear.
I get what Dad is saying, but I am doing what I can in my own way.
Oh, so it's all up to Lisa regarding the child, isn't it?
Well, what can I say?
Now, Mother Matthew, there's no point in rushing, right?
At first, Matthew was on my side, but now he's started to pressure me along with his mother. On the other hand, his father has always been considerate and kind to me. I went through some medical tests and everything came back normal. So, I thought it would be good for Matthew to get tested as well. That night. So, my test results came back with no issues. That's why I'm thinking, maybe you should get tested too, Matthew. What do you think?
Are you trying to say that it's my fault we can't have kids?
It's not about that.
Then what is it? Why should a man get tested?
Having children is a matter for both of us. Besides, for our future, I think it's good to get tested just once, to have a long-term perspective.
I'm not infertile. Don't be ridiculous.
Matthew wouldn't agree to take the test after saying that. However, I kept asking him multiple times for the sake of my in-laws who were eager for a grandchild. Thankfully, my persistence paid off, and Matthew agreed to get tested. Now, we just had to wait for the results. But after that, Matthew started coming home late more often, citing work drinks and gatherings.
I'm home.
Welcome back, you're late again today.
Yeah.
Was it another drinking party today? You could have at least messaged me.
I can't be calling home all the time for work-related socializing.
But a single message online.
It's none of your business.
But, you know, it's also about planning meals and…
Stop nagging. Don't complain when I'm tired.
Saying that, Matthew left the living room looking displeased. He used to always let me know even the smallest things, but now his attitude had turned completely cold, and I was starting to worry. Then, one day, as I was preparing dinner like usual and waiting for Matthew to come home.
Lisa!
Wow, you startled me. Welcome back.
Seriously, you should notice when your husband comes home.
You usually say, I'm home when you enter. Anyway, you're back quite early today.
I came back early because I have something important to discuss.
Something important? What is it?
I want a divorce.
What? A divorce? And that's a divorce paper.
I don't need a wife who can't produce an heir.
Can't produce. I thought I told you, my tests showed nothing abnormal.
Ugh. That's probably all lies, right? So it's confirmed you're the reason.
Your test results haven't come back yet, have they? They'll be out soon, so let's just wait a little longer.
I don't need to see them to know. Waiting for the results is a waste of time.
That's not true. It's about us as a couple. If there's no issue, we can discuss and figure out what to do next.
There's nothing to discuss. I've already decided to divorce you, Lisa.
You can't just decide that unilaterally.
What's the point of staying together if you can't get pregnant even though I've tried?
What effort from you? You won't even wait for the test results. Even when we planned days to try for a child, you'd come home drunk.
Don't bring up old stuff.
You and your mother keep making it seem like it's all my fault.
A useless wife like you should just sign the divorce papers and disappear.
Saying that, Matthew handed me the divorce papers, already signed with his name. Feeling at my limit with his attitude, I signed the papers on the spot. However, I felt a strange sense of unease. Reflecting on Matthew's past actions and words, I felt mistrust and decided to take certain precautions. 2 years after the divorce, while I was leisurely walking with Noah, whom I met at work and remarried. The weather is so nice today, it feels good.
Yeah. But they said it's going to rain again next weekend.
Hey Lisa.
Rain again? I hate how it keeps going from warm to cold, it's tiring.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, can't tell if it's hot or cold.
Hey, Lisa! Pay attention!
Me? Who are you?
Who the heck are you? Got any business with my precious Lisa?
Oh, hello, nice to meet you. I'm Eleanor. Are you Matthew's ex-wife?
Oh. You're Matthew. I completely forgot about you, didn't recognize you at all.
You don't have to act all tough.
What are you talking about?
Hey man, I don't know if you're Lisa's ex-husband or whatever, but if you've got no business with us, we're leaving.
Oh, sorry. So you're Lisa's new husband, huh?
I'm pregnant with Matthew's baby. We got remarried.
Yeah, divorcing Lisa was the right choice.
Is that so?
And who's this, Lisa's boyfriend?
No, this is my husband, Noah.
Huh, you got remarried too. But Lisa, you're in for a tough time. This guy's got a useless wife who can't bear children.
What are you talking about? Lisa's pregnant right now.
Ha! Don't make up lame lies.
I've already got my maternity booklet.
Maternity booklet? But Lisa, you're infertile, right?
That's not true. I told you many times my tests showed nothing abnormal.
So basically, it turns out you were the infertile one, huh?
I was pregnant with my new husband Noah's baby. Matthew was very surprised when he found out. Furthermore, when Noah told Matthew that he was the one with infertility issues.
Me, infertile? That can't be possible.
I understand you might want to believe that. But when we were discussing the divorce, the test results from the hospital said that you were infertile.
If I'm infertile, then how did Eleanor get pregnant? Don't tell me, are you cheating?
What? No, I'm not cheating.
Then how could you be pregnant with Matthew's baby if he's infertile?
Well, that's because the thing about me being pregnant is kind of a lie.
What? A lie? Why would you lie about that?
Because, obviously, I wanted to marry the most wonderful man in the world, Matthew.
What a sweet talker.
That's bold of you.
Hey, you two, can you not interfere?
Hey, your girl. She's a huge cheater.
What? What are you talking about?
This picture is the proof. Look, that's you, right?
What? What is that?
That's true, it's Eleanor. Hey, Eleanor. What's all this about?
Ugh, this is so annoying. Yes, I'm cheating, so what?
I divorced Lisa and remarried you because you said you had no issues. And now, the pregnancy is a lie, and you're cheating on top of that. What are you thinking?
Ugh, this is so sudden. I can't deal with this.
Don't act so defiant.
What? I'm just answering the questions I was asked.
What's with that attitude? And Lisa? Why does Lisa have photos of Eleanor cheating?
Because your actions and attitude have always bothered me. I had it investigated just before our divorce. I was bothered by Matthew in a bad way, so I had him investigated. As a result, it was also discovered that Eleanor, Matthew's affair partner, was cheating on him with various people. Matthew seemed completely unaware of Eleanor's infidelities.
When did you start cheating? Tell me!
What's the point of asking that now?
You were cheating on Lisa with this woman while you were still married to her. Lisa knows about that too.
What?
It's not what? So the work drinks were a lie too? Your cold behavior was because you were already involved with this Eleanor person, right? Everything adds up now.
Running to another woman without confronting your wife, as a man, that's the lowest.
Shut up. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the same.
I wouldn't, because I truly love Lisa.
You, listening to this is making me cringe.
Unlike you, the fact whether Lisa can have children or not wouldn't be a reason for divorce for me.
Ultimately, it turns out Matthew was the cause, but now, I'm genuinely glad I divorced Matthew.
So Lisa, you're saying there was never a problem with you?
Exactly. That's why I said we should wait for the test results.
Shut up. I didn't know, so it can't be helped.
You didn't want to know. What are you talking about?
But even if you knew the results, it wouldn't change the fact that you divorced him, right?
I'm fine with that. I'm happy now.
You were happy when you were with me, weren't you?
Only at the beginning. But when we had trouble conceiving, I was fed up with being constantly nagged by you and your mother.
That's terrible, man.
But if the husband was infertile, you two should have worked together, right?
The one who didn't do that was Matthew, not me. Matthew was making excuses about infertility, but.
In the end, it's all your fault.
And Eleanor's too.
Why am I the bad one here?
Because you were having an affair, obviously.
That's because you, the ex-wife, weren't paying attention, right?
Where in the world is it a rule that if your wife isn't attentive, it's okay to have an affair? Regardless of the situation, a man who runs to another woman without trying to resolve issues is the worst, isn't he?
Eleanor seemed more attractive than Lisa, so it couldn't be helped.
Exactly. Maybe it's my charm that men can't resist. Look, as you can see, I'm super beautiful, right? That's why I get so much attention from men.
If that were true, you would have married a rich man and be living in luxury, right?
Huh?
If you're so irresistible to men, I don't understand why you would choose an ordinary guy like Matthew who works at a regular company.
That's my choice, isn't it?
Just self-proclaimed popular with men, but the reality seems different.
What did you say?
Good for you being so popular. So, that's why you were cheating on Matthew with other men while you two were together?
But still no wealthy men among them, huh?
What does that matter anyway?
Don't get so mad just because we're stating the facts. You're popular because you're beautiful, right? Good for you.
That's not good. She's married to me now.
What kind of relationship Matthew and Eleanor have is none of our business.
People who aren't involved shouldn't be talking so much.
Says the person who was just bragging about being popular.
Eleanor was defiant despite Matthew not fully grasping the situation. Noah and I couldn't help but be astounded by their careless attitudes. Realizing our dismay, the two responded.
Ah, enough already. It's so annoying. We're already divorced, so stop nitpicking everything.
You were the one who started talking to us.
Even so, there's no need to bring up the affair.
Why not? You hid the fact that you were cheating. You treated Lisa as if she were infertile, said all kinds of things on your own, and then divorced her, right?
So what about it?
Now is exactly the time to complain.
How could we have imagined we were being investigated?
Exactly. And investigating after the divorce, do you still have feelings or what?
Not even a millimeter. But everything happened so quickly up to the divorce. I had no choice but to investigate afterward. What's wrong with that?
If you have something to say to me, just say it clearly.
I never had the chance to say it until now. That's why we're talking about you and Eleanor now.
Don't talk about that stuff.
You say affair, but we were serious, so it's not a problem.
You're always saying what's convenient for you.
Anyone would be surprised if you suddenly bring up such a topic.
Sure, but it's stupid to strut around thinking I wouldn't find out anything.
Really stupid.
Hey, are you kidding me?
Not kidding, but yeah, thinking you guys are pretty foolish.
What's so foolish?
You know? Do you even know how many years after a divorce you can claim alimony?
Matthew and Eleanor looked puzzled at Noah's question.
Ha, can you actually claim alimony after divorce?
Huh? Are you seriously unaware?
Hey, don't just say whatever. Besides, I can't believe it, but you're not thinking of claiming alimony after we're already divorced, are you?
What if I am?
Why should I have to pay Lisa alimony now?
Look, you were having an affair, and there's evidence for it, right?
Well, yeah.
So, that means you were engaging in what's commonly referred to as adultery, right?
Well, I guess that's one way to put it.
You know, you can claim damages for adultery within 3 years from the day you become aware of it.
Eh? So that means…
Wait, how many years ago did Lisa and I divorce?
It's been 2 years since I got the evidence.
So, the period during which you can still claim a considerable amount of alimony isn't over yet.
I'll be sure to claim alimony for the affair from both Matthew and Eleanor.
What? Are you serious?
Why do I have to pay too?
Well, it's only natural since the divorce was due to the affair, right?
Wait, hold on, I'm short on money right now.
That's not my problem.
I can't afford it either.
Then work, earn a salary, and pay it.
You need to accept the consequences of your actions during our marriage.
Wait, Lisa. Please don't make that claim.
No way. Did you think I was just going to stay silent and endure everything?
Hey, claiming alimony would be troublesome.
Once you've paid it off, you won't have anything to worry about, so hang in there.
I apologize for everything back then, please. Have mercy.
It's too late to come crying now. You've made your bed, now lie in it. You'll be taking full responsibility. And so, I filed for alimony against Matthew and Eleanor. Matthew, who had been completely fooled by Eleanor's fake pregnancy story, had no children despite remarrying. If he had listened to me back then, perhaps he wouldn't be in this situation. But it's too late for regrets now. Both Matthew and Eleanor had to go into debt to pay the alimony. They had bought a new place to live together, so with that payment as well, their finances were in dire straits. Eleanor started working part-time jobs from early morning, but even so, life was tough. To make matters worse, an economic downturn led to a significant cut in Matthew's bonus. Their savings quickly dwindled, and the couple lived a miserable life. Incidentally, the mother-in-law who was tough on me also got divorced by the father-in-law and is now living a lonely life. Several months later.
Hey, little one, can you hear me? It's your daddy.
I knew I was pregnant, but I didn't expect my belly to grow this big so quickly.
Right. Are we at 9 months already?
Yep, almost at full term.
I'm definitely going to be there for the birth. I'll record it.
I have a feeling it's going to be filled with your sobbing.
Ah, true. I might cry.
But that's a memory in its own right, so it's okay. The baby inside me is growing well, and before we know it, we'll be approaching the due month. We're going to meet our baby soon. Noah and I look forward to that every day. Feeling the baby move energetically inside me is incredibly endearing. While there's a bit of nervousness about becoming a mom soon, my days are filled with an overwhelming sense of happiness. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.